What up? My bad.
Yeah, what the fuck? You said you were ready.
Sorry, I know. I said I was ready, and then I forgot that I had to throw my fucking, throw my chicken soup into the fucking trap.
Oh, I thought you had to throw your phone into the trash because you just seen Ramondre Stevenson got benched.
Because what?
That's in the news that just broke. Ramondre Stevenson got benched.
Did he really?
Yeah.
I'm gonna look.
Yeah, Field Yates just put out a thing and said, according to Gerard Mayo, he's been benched at least at the start of week 5.
Had a conversation with Ramondre Stevenson. He will not be starting. I'll be upfront and transparent, but he will play. He understands how to protect the football. Consider benching. Yeah, and it's over. Boy. For as bad as Tyreek Hill has been, it still feels like you won that trade. God.
He hasn't got benched yet.
Golly.
Yeah, that one sucks.
Yeah, it does suck. What do you do? Back to the old norm of I'm kicking ass in every other league that I'm in, and then just not doing. I mean, I'm not doing bad in this one. It's just like
Dynasty.
I won at 3. It's a rebuild, dude. It's a rebuild.
It's been a rebuild for
3 years. These things don't take that long. I got the quarterback of the future. I got the best quarterback in football.
True.
Like, these things take time.
At some point, we're going to have a special guest on, in addition. Actually, maybe we'll just do that right now. I'll bring on the special guest right now.
Krim or Ben?
You'll see.
Okay, is it Krim?
I'm trying to figure out if I remember how to do the conference call thing here. Add call. I think this is how you do it.
It's a good podcasting.
Okay, you still there? Nope. Fuck. How the fuck do you do this?
You just go to your, like, where you're on the phone, right?
Yeah.
And you just there, like, there's like an icon, should be, because you're on Samsung, but it still is like a thing where it's just like add.
Yeah, add call.
Yeah. So you just click that.
Yeah, but then I did that, and then it ended the call with you. I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Well.
Yeah. See, that did. Yeah, that didn't work.
Who are you trying to call?
Ben. So, what, you going to try and do it?
Yeah.
Okay. Here, just hang out with me and then you do it.
Okay. Can you hear me both?
Yeah.
Ben? Yeah, I can hear you. Hey, what's going on, boys?
Yeah. Ben's the special guest here today because he's got.
He's in Phoenix.
He's got something he's got to get off his chest.
Oh, let's hear it, Ben. Yeah, I've got a couple words to say. Krim's been begging and asking all week for top-notch Bessay, so figured I'd write him one. But then I talked to him and it made me pretty sad. So this was written for Dylan, but it's not directed at Dylan. So title of Bessay, Dear Dylan. So you're a loser. You weren't born a loser, but if you answer yes to any of the following questions, you definitely are one. Did you draft CMC with a known injury designation and not draft Jordan Mason as a handcuff? Did you throw your phone in a lake as a result of fantasy football news? Have you played in a fantasy league for nearly 10 years and not won the championship? If you answered yes to any or all of the questions above, unfortunately you are, in fact, a loser. Practice the following steps to start winning. Step 1, acceptance. Better to accept it now that you're a loser so that you can make changes in your life to stop being such a loser. Step 2, quit crybabying. No one cares about someone bemoaning their fantasy team. Injuries happen on every team. Deal with it. Costanza-ing does not subvert responsibility of the players drafted. You still chose those players. Step 3, winning. Heard of it? Stop reading self-help Bessays like a fucking loser. Here's an idea. Instead of maybe losing, try winning. It's really not that hard. Alternative steps for born losers. Step A, transition. Maybe this fantasy football stuff just isn't for you. Maybe your game is more purses and high heels. Seek transitional medical care to remove your small penis and replace it with a vagina. You have likely been born into the wrong body. Step B, rape the weak. You might not be the best fantasy player, but chances are you aren't the worst. Take advantage of the weaker players in your league. Trade them the bad players and take their good ones. This weakens the competition and improves your team. It's a win-win. Step C, the final solution. Sometimes the hardest problems have the simplest solutions. Buy a gun and shoot yourself. Yeah, sure, you'll still be a loser, but at least the rest of us won't have to hear about it. Thank you. The end.
That's sage advice. It's the same advice you gave me last year, and it ended up winning me the season.
What can I say?
It was either win a trophy or transition into a woman. So thank you.
Well, I guess we should.
You have your small penis.
Well, I guess we should tell Ben the breaking news then right now that apparently you told this essay to Krim recently.
I have not.
Oh, you haven't. Well, then I guess this is yeah. Krim attempted suicide in prison the other day.
In prison?
Yeah, after I beat him last week, he tried to hang himself in prison.
Damn. It's like a Jeffrey Epstein situation? Was he
caught?
No, he tried to kill himself, but he failed.
one cares about him that much.
Nobody tried to assassinate. What's that?
The only info that Krim has is who's driving drunk from the bar every night. That's
he's going to tell on himself.
Yeah. Right. Oh, yeah, him and Tyler are his own worst enemies, so... Yeah, no, that's really good. I like that, though. I like the purses on high heels line. That really made me laugh.
Yeah, I thought that was a good one.
That is good.
Yeah, I wrote that when I was getting a little annoyed with Dylan earlier this week, and then talking with him, it sounds like he's having a tough time. So
yeah, well, he's in prison.
Would just like to say that was originally written at Dylan, and then I'm recounting that, and it is no longer. It's like written. It's like the second page in the book where it's like dedicated to Dylan Krim.
And all losers alike.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
I mean, those are pretty simple steps. I think anybody can follow it.
Yeah, that should become the mantra of the league. That's our creed.
I don't know. Should I post it or just let people listen to it?
You let them listen to it.
Yeah.
Put comments under the video too.
Yeah. Write a nice comment under the video.
No. Just put the.
Oh yeah, just send me the Bessay, and then I'll put it I'll put it on the video.
Okay, will do.
And unrelated news, I just have to get this out here, dude. Mackenzie made homemade pizza tonight, and she really put her fucking whole pussy into it, and that shit was phenomenal, dude. It had me talking to her about opening a pizza restaurant.
Yeah, we just had homemade pizza too. My dad.
I also just had homemade pizza.
My dad got one of those unis with his Zin.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
With his Zin, with his.
They were awesome.
He got it with his Zin rewards.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
dude, your dad chews so much fucking shit. It's only 8,000 points.
Yeah, that's gotta be like 5 figures of real dollars in Zins.
Yeah, he got it with the Zin rewards.
That's crazy. Damn.
I think you guys got like sweatshirts for people that smoke Marlboros.
Those are sick though, dude.
Yeah, you mean like the ones that are just stained from cigarettes?
Yeah. We'll get a good cigarette stench on them.
What's it, Marlboro Awards Oh, I don't want to look at the watch.
My dad was actually just telling me a story about how apparently his uncle or something was drinking a Coke way back in the day, and he thought it had a weird taste to it, so he looked at it, and there was a fucking mouse inside the Coke. and he took it back to the store that he bought it from, and they got in contact with, like, their distributors. And then he said, like, a week or two later, like, Coca-Cola, like, showed up to his house and gave him, like, thousands of dollars in merchandise.
Oh, yeah, they're probably like, please don't tell anyone.
Yeah, don't sue us.
There's
I have 2 stories on that, dude. I worked with a guy.
I also have a story on that.
Oh, okay. Do you want to tell yours first or no?
Yeah, mine's quick. They said, I've read, like, the same story on Reddit, like, multiple times. That, like, they found, like, a rat in Mountain Dew or something. But then, like, and the people sued. But they were able to prove that after, like, 2 weeks or something, a rat would completely dissolve in Mountain Dew. So, like,
really?
so they weren't able to get, like, the money.
Yeah, okay. So that's, okay. So the guy, I used to work with this guy at a call center, and he said that happened to him. And he said
Dude,
it.
how often is this happening?
It must
Dude,
be a
I think
lot.
it's more common than people give it credit for. I think that shit happens, and I have another thing. But no, fucking, he's like, I was drinking a can of Mountain Dew, and he's like, and I was like, this is fucking weird. What is wrong with this can of Mountain Dew? And he poured it out, and it was like not the color of Mountain Dew. And then there was like shit inside of it, dude.
Oh.
And he was like, what is this? And something had disintegrated. And he was like, there's no, and this guy wasn't like, you know, some like weirdo dude. He's just like a fucking college student. He's like, dude, no. And I was like, what the fuck, dude? There's no way. And so he like went to the store and like, I don't know whatever happened. He never told me because it was like happening then. I think I quit at that time.
He disappeared shortly after.
Mountain Dew, big Mountain Dew. It was like it was like the whistleblower from Boeing that got executed. That guy, they like let him into a secret room and they chopped his head off.
Like Ben said, they put him in the Mountain Dew concentrate that they put in.
I wish these people that get like these like whistleblowers, I wish they died in like funnier ways. It was like the Boeing whistleblower. I wish he just got like pulled into a Boeing turbine or something.
Right.
And just shredded into a
Or it'd be like Dexter, where like that guy was putting the bodies in the barrels, but they put them in a barrel full of Mountain Dew.
Ice Truck Killer.
Yeah.
When we were kids though, dude, my mom bought, there was I think it was like, it wasn't salt and pepper, but it was like bold flavored like Doritos, right?
Bold.
And we were like, in the summertime, me and my sister like open the bag. We're like kids. I think I was like 10 or 11. And fuck, we're eating these chips. And then like my sister pulls out a chip and she's like, ew, what is that? And it was like a fucking dehydrated centipede. And I was like, oh, gross. So being a kid, well, my mom was working on it. My mom and dad are at work. So it's just me and my sister at the house in the summer. So I'm like, well, shit, they got a number on the back. I'll call them. So I called them and I just got their call center, Frito-Lay call center. And then I like, told the guy, and he's like, yeah, hey, how are you? Like, where's your mom and dad? And I'm like, well, they're at work, but I wanted to call and tell you, like, I found this bug in our bag. We just opened this bag a while ago, and there was, like, a dead bug inside of it. And he was like, really? And I was like, yeah. Like, no, like, I'm not, you know, like, yeah, just there's a dead bug in this bag, so I didn't know if I was supposed to call you or not. And he was like, okay, well, then another person got on the phone, and they're like, you've really found a dead bug in our bag of chips? And I said, yeah. And they're like, we're going to send you like an envelope, and you send it. Don't eat any more of the chips. Send us the bag of chips and like the bug in a separate. There'll be like a separate bag, and then you send that back to us and like all the shit. And I was like, okay, like here's my address and stuff. Well, then I told my mom and dad when she got. She's like, you were just giving our address out on the phone, Matt. I was like, well, no, Ma. Like we found it. My sister was like, no, Ma, I really found a dead bug. Forgot about it, dude. Just completely forgot about it. You're like a kid. And then, like, 10 days later, this package shows up in the mail for my mom, and it's from fucking Frito-Lay, and it's like an envelope and shit. So we send it back, and my mom was like, okay, like, whatever, dude. And then, like, again, forget about it. Dude, one day in the mail come 50 fucking, like, little certificates, or 40 little certificates for a free Frito-Lay shit. And they're like, you can redeem these at any store. So we took them to Bill's Shop and Save, and they were like, what is this?
Yeah,
like, we're not dumb, dude. Like, we're not just getting... And my mom was like...
Free bag of Frito-Lay.
Well, no, she had to go home and, like, get the letter. There was, like, a letter of, authenticity or whatever you want to call it. And she was like, yeah, here it is. And then it was that Campbell kid's dad. And he was like, oh, okay. And my mom was like, we have 40 of these. And he's like, please don't use them here. Essentially, like, all of them. Like, I don't know what to do about this. So I ended up going to Walmart. But yeah, same thing, dude. Pretty crazy. It was a dead animal in a fucking bag of chips. It's gross.
Yeah, Riley said he was eating sunflower seeds, and he had a seasoned bee.
Nice. They eat it?
He said he almost did. He like ate. He was like, that doesn't taste like a sunflower, and he like spit it out, and it was a bee.
Ew, gross. I mean, it probably happens way more.
Well, yeah, like those companies are.
You got a bunch of free sunflowers.
Yeah, like the health department allows them to have like so many insects and shit in their food. Yeah.
But then it starts a bunch of shit. People are like, can you believe this? You know, especially with TikTok and shit now.
Yeah.
Then the guy the Frito-Lay was just like, yeah, that's what makes it bold. There's live insects.
Yeah.
We put live insects into the
We put a live insect in every bag.
Matt, would you have told your parents if the Dorito people started being really mean to you on the phone?
They're calling me a little liar boy.
Yeah.
A little liar boy.
We can tell you're a fat little kid over the phone.
Yeah. Who eats fucking Doritos at 10:30 in the morning, you little pig? Yeah, that'd have been pretty cool, actually. That'd be really cool.
What if you started getting like phone calls like late at night, and it was just like a guy breathing, but like a crunching of bag and like chips and stuff, and just clearly Doritos on the phone. And then like you would go outside in the morning, and there'd be like white fingerprints on the window, and with like Dorito cheese.
Like someone cleaned their dirty Dorito fingers on our screen door. Yeah. My dad's screaming at us, stop doing this! Stop eating all the chips rolling against my happening.
So Dorito man, he's mad at us for being whistleblowers.
Yeah. That was the same summer, this just popped in my head because we're talking about the front door, but that's the same summer that my mom had bought me a bunch of these, like, they're pretty good. They're, like, not as big as a baseball, but, like, way bigger than a regular bouncy ball. And they were just, you know, ball rubber. And I was like, oh, I bet I could hit these over my house from the backyard. And I was just hitting cars in the library parking lot. Got in a ton of trouble for that, dude. Ton of trouble for that. Didn't like, dent anything, but, like, my mom was furious. Dude. The librarians knew me, too, and they're like, what are you doing, dude? Because people were complaining, they're obviously complaining that there's rubber balls hitting their fucking cars. Which, dude, that's going over the peak of our 2-story home and that massive oak tree that was in the front of our yard. They were getting some air, dude. That was a little bit.
Imagine being like a veteran trying to rent a book. You come out and all of a sudden you just hear like bang, bang, like just hitting the hood of cars and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit.
You start having flashbacks.
You're trying to rent a book of how to deal with my PTSD.
Yeah.
I had to start hearing the gun
Killed himself in the parking lot.
This book didn't work at all.
Or like just by chance, dude, like the sound started happening, and then like a Korean guy walks out of the library, and he's like smiles at the veteran, and the guy just goes ape shit on him. Not again. Start selling all kinds of bad things. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool, dude. It'd be really cool.
God damn it, same shit, different day.
Different days. Yeah. Anyway, though, yeah, that's pretty crazy, though, dude. Trim is, was he successful or?
No. He failed just like he fails at fantasy football.
Yeah, the ultimate loser move of failing at suicide. Yeah.
So he's refusing to come onto the podcast.
Well, he actually has a good excuse for it this time. Like his esophagus or whatever is like collapsed. Not from the hanging; it was from the like throat rape he endured. Like while in prison. But so he can't talk like right now.
Black Thunder, the big hurt guy. You ever seen that video?
Episodes?
Grim did the special. He did the draft special.
Yeah.
Oh.
Then it's all been downhill since then.
It's just been me and Zach.
Wait,
cutting it up, dude.
We keep coming back to this, but you've eaten an insect before. The cricket.
Oh yeah, the cricket eat.
Were you scared of a bold centipede?
I was older. I was older. I was older when I ate that cricket.
You didn't even see the cricket.
No, it was a live cricket. Yeah, I don't know. When I was a little kid, I was scared. My little sister almost ate it, dude. Got to be a big brother. Got to bring down Big Chip.
You know what's crazy? If that would have happened in the other end of the world, like in like Thailand, they'd be mad about the Dorito being in their bag of centipedes.
Dorito. What are these Doritos doing in my?
Why is that chip in my bag? In my bag?
Yeah, on the other end of the world, there was a guy calling at the exact time you were calling. He was calling the centipede company because there was a Dorito mixed into his. You actually got his centipede.
Those guys are much less happy to be getting that phone call. They were screaming at that guy. They killed that guy. Damn, you stay with foot process
Big Bug actually runs Thailand.
Big Bug. Where do we are number one in the two biggest industry. You say what?
Where do they get those bugs?
Thailand?
Off the ground.
Yeah.
Do you think they farm those bugs?
Out of their houses. That's a good question. They probably do. Which would be a gross job.
Yeah, they do probably farm them at like the
bug farmers?
Yeah.
Yeah. Gonna be a good harvest here, boy.
The botflies are looking
real.
real.
A box of spiders. Ugh. Dude, that would be the worst.
Matt, what would you do if you started chewing again and you took a dip out and it was just a big mashed up ball of spiders?
I'd be very upset, dude. I'm getting to this point in my life because I fucking hate those bugs, dude. They freak me out. I don't know why, they always have. But I'm getting to this point in my life, dude, fucking hate spiders. Hate them, dude. Freak me the fuck out. I think it's the most ungodlike creature. That didn't come from God, dude. Like, that thing, if there was ever an argument for heaven and hell, that thing.
I'm pretty pro spider, honestly.
I mean, they do like great things, but like, I don't want them in my house. I don't want them where I can see them.
This is kind of sounding a little racist.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is sounds like your opinions on the blacks.
They can stay in the kitchen.
I don't want to see them.
House. I don't want to see them. I don't want to
breathe in my air.
Well, that's what
they can live in shacks on the back of the property. Not want them in the house.
My dad always says
all the work of clearing all the other bugs out, but I don't want to see them either.
My dad always says, like, when he can remember when he was a kid, his grandparents were immigrants from the Netherlands, and he said he can remember going to restaurants with them when he was a little kid, and if there was like a black person working at the restaurant, they would get up and leave.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah, that's some real racism right there.
Yeah, that is fucked up.
That's your grandpa? That's your dad's grandpa? Or your grandpa?
No, my dad's grandpa. My grandma's parents.
My grandpa Longoria, because he grew up in Brownsville, Texas?
Yeah, that's right on the border.
Yeah, that's where he grew up, and fucking, he said that his school, in like elementary school, because he told me, he's like, dude, I was like, how the hell did you learn English? Because his English it's not broken, but like, thick accent, right? And
what does he sound like?
How did I do look?
I'm not asking for an impression of a Mexican person. I just want to.
No, yeah, he's like, hey, Matthew. Hey, Gordo.
Oh, so he's from southern. He's from like Los Angeles.
More like
Brownsville's Texas.
Yeah, Brownsville. Yeah, that's Texas. That's like the border. But no, he was saying though, he's like, I was like, how did you learn English, dude? And he's like, I don't even fucking know. He's like, one day I remember there's like this little white kid giving me shit about the water fountain, which I was like, Jesus Christ, I forget you grew up then, dude. And he was like, he was like giving me shit about the water fountain, and then he's like, I just remember turning around and like calling him like a something, but in English, and I was like, really? He's like, yeah, and then I just started speaking English. I was like, that's crazy. But no, he said that the high schools are segregated. He said there was the rich whites, the poor whites, the blacks, and the Mexicans, and like the poor whites and Mexicans got along. The rich whites got along kind of with the poor whites. The blacks got along with the Mexicans, and but there was no intermingling other than that. And I was like, crap, that's crazy. Like, like the poor whites were like, we'll take a little melanin, but not all the melanin, And I was like, fucking Jesus Christ. But hey, your grandparents were probably racist to my grandpa at one point, Zach.
Not my grandparents, my great-grandparents.
Yeah, your grandparents. Let's not confuse this here. They all came from the same time. It is weird to think that your grandparents or our grandparents grew up during the civil rights movement, dude. They were like young adults during that shit.
I mean,
this is crazy.
When were your grandparents born?
My grandpa's 81. My grandma's 83, so 40s. Early 40s. So yeah, they were like teenagers during that shit.
When did women get to vote? Like 1920 or something?
20 was a suffragette, yeah.
2006.
Too damn early.
I like when there's like crazy stats about like time and stuff like what's that? There's the Joe Biden one where like Joe Biden's presidency is closer, or his birth date is closer to Abraham Lincoln's presidency than his own.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
What?
Yeah, Joe Biden was born closer to Abraham Lincoln's presidency than he was to his own presidency.
How old is
Abraham Lincoln would have been president late, or like middle 1850s to like late 1850s? Or 1800s?
60s.
I guess I didn't vet the stat, but somebody said the stat.
I just made shit up and then believed it.
No,
What's your source? Oh, I'm the source. I'm the source.
I'm pretty sure it's
You're
right.
You're probably
though.
thinking his death. He's probably his birthday's probably closer to Abraham Lincoln's death.
No, it was the presidency.
Well, Abraham Lincoln's death is the same time as his presidency. So.
Yeah.
Or I mean, Joe Biden. Joe Biden's birthday is closer to Abraham Lincoln's death than Joe Biden's presidency.
Yeah, but his presidency was his death, though.
Yeah.
He died while he was president.
You're not listening to what I'm fucking saying.
You're saying
closer to when Abraham Lincoln died to than when Joe Biden became president.
Yeah, that's what we're saying.
Yeah, that's the same time as Abraham Lincoln's presidency.
Yeah, he was.
I'm not talking about Abraham Lincoln's presidency, you fucking clowns.
Yeah, but it's the same thing.
I said Joe Biden's presidency. Shut the fuck up. I know what you're doing. Fuck you guys.
Ben, we're right?
Was he killed when he was a sitting president or not?
Yes, he was.
Zach said, and you'll hear it on the podcast, that Joe Biden was born closer to Abraham Lincoln being born than he was to his own.
No. I said presidency. I said presidency, didn't I, Ben?
No, you'll hear it on the record.
I definitely said presidency.
Well, if you got him on the record.
They said, this thing says, soldiers quickly removed Abraham Lincoln's body to the White House for an autopsy. And their doctors are like, I just can't imagine what happened. How did this man die?
He's got bad spirits on him.
Yeah, let's bleed him out. See what happens.
All his spirits went straight to his brain and just blew up.
Yeah. God.
That's gonna be the video I put on the podcast this week. I'm gonna put the Zabruder film over on a time loop.
What's that? You should do the one where that guy's head explodes on camera.
Yeah, the Zabruder film.
No, it's from a movie.
Oh yeah, I know.
Why would I want the movie when I can have the real thing?
I think is it Total Recall or something?
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, and his head just explodes. Like he's getting.
Yeah, it atomizes instantly.
Yeah, it is pretty cool.
What would you do if a guy was in line at Walmart for me? He's like, "Hey, watch this," and he did that.
Can you explain this?
It's like the idea that he's like giggling. And he's like, "Hey, watch this," and he explodes his head in the middle of a line in Walmart.
You know how there's all those like Walmart pranksters or those people that'll just like go fuck with people for like YouTube and Walmart and shit?
Yeah.
So like this guy, I saw this one today, and this dude, and like he was not Like, you could tell this guy was, like, not involved with this at all. And he's just, like, some weird kind of looking white guy, and he just, like, had a bunch of chips and shit in his hands. And, like, this one dude appears, they're, like, filming him from behind. This one dude appears in front of him. And he's, like, in a fake vest and shit like that. And he's like, hey, he, like, says something to him. And then the guy, like, looks at him. He's like, what? And then he, like, turns around to look because he notices the guy with the camera behind him. He's like, are you fucking filming me? And he's like, dude, are you fucking filming? And then he turns back to the other guy who's in on it. And he's like, dude, do you know this fucking guy? And then that guy's like, no, I don't know who this guy is. And he's like, dude, have you been fucking filming me? And he just starts chasing this dude. And he's screaming through a Walmart, dude. And he's like, I'll fucking kill you. He's like, stop him. Stop him. And these guys are like, no, dude, it's a prank. It's a prank. And he's like, I'll fucking kill you, dude. Like, it's insane. And I was hoping he got a hold of them, because those guys are fucking pieces of shit.
Yeah,
dude.
they are. The only ones I think are funny.
Wait. Was the prank?
They were gonna, like, prank. I don't know. They were trying to set it up, and then the dude, like, called him.
I thought that was a prank, because the guy walked up and was like, are you filming me?
No. They were trying to set the prank up, and that dude, like,
okay.
realized the dude was filming him. He's like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? And, like, yeah, that kid, like, beeline it, dude. He's like, oh my god, this guy's gonna kill me, dude. Like, the dude, like, lost his mind right there. It was pretty cool. Yeah, that was pretty sweet.
Are you fucking filming me?
Yeah, are you fucking filming me?
Somebody needs to do that to the...
screaming, dude.
Somebody needs to do that to the Costco guys.
You don't like the Costco guys, dude?
I like the memes.
You're not a Costco guy, Zach?
I like the memes that come out.
Boom.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Boom. Chocolate chunk.
I like the memes that come out about them of like, we're Costco guys. Of course we deny the Holocaust.
Yeah. Those are really good. Yeah.
I sent you a really good reel the other day that you or Jerry didn't like, where somebody was spray painting that homeless guy silver, and then it said, it was playing the I am Iron Man.
That's not awful. Jesus Christ.
I thought it was funny.
Yeah. Spray painting a man down on his lug. Jesus. Yeah, I don't know, man. No, Drake London really fucked me over last night, but I tell you what.
Yeah.
20-something points there, bub.
I had a big parlay going that I thought was going to hit for a little while.
I can't believe it didn't, dude. I thought you were good.
Well, Mayfield didn't get over on his passing yards, and then also I needed Godwin to get a touchdown.
Dude, I thought Godwin had a touchdown there.
Yeah, I did too.
When like Baker rolled to the right and threw it to that guy. I don't even who are these receivers on Atlanta that I've never heard of?
Or
that guy caught that touchdown.
They got
Mooney is all of a sudden like a wide receiver one.
Yeah, they got a ragtag group of guys that just seem to work. That's good.
Ragtag. They've got first round picks that they just don't use.
No, but I'm saying you're talking about the wide receiver core. I'm talking about the wide receiver core. Well, dude, I mean, look at it though. Like, that's how Kirk ran. That's how Kirk ran in fucking Minnesota. He threw the ball to all kinds.
He threw the ball to Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison, and T.J. Hawkinson.
No, dude, he threw the ball to what was that guy's name?
KJ Osborne.
KJ Osborne, and then who was there? Olamide Zaccheaus. Was it not Olamide Zaccheaus?
No, he was on Atlanta like last year.
What is that guy's name?
Oh yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Okay, he was a first round pick. Jalen Reagor.
Yeah.
No, he had an O for his name. But Kirk would spread the ball around, dude. Like, yeah, he'd throw it to Justin, but like he spread the ball around, dude. Now they're like pass happy. I do understand why Algier Bijan Robinson thing is happening, and I think it's because Algier looked pretty good.
Algier
last
is good.
year.
That's why.
Well, dude, that's the thing. He looked good as Bijan's backup last year, and now they have a better offensive scheme, and they're like, oh shit, Algier's like good, dude. Like, we can't afford to not play this guy. It would be dumb to not play this guy.
Yeah.
Like, they have two really good running backs, and they just happen to have It's not, dude. Algier looks like a fucking
Algier
baller,
is
dude.
good, man.
He is good, dude. He's very good. God, it is cool to see them.
He's definitely good. I'm not going to disagree with you there.
He's not better than Bijan.
No.
But, like, you can't not play a guy like that.
But maybe.
He'd be a starter in a bunch of other teams.
Yeah.
It just seemed like when Algier would have, like, a good play, it was like, oh, wow, like, the blocking scheme, like, the big run he had, like, it was just wide open. Like, anybody could have made that run. But then, like, Bijan, they, like, throw it to him in the backfield, and then he's got to, like, make 3 tackles before he crosses the line of scrimmage. Like,
well, dude, do you know that Bijan last night did not run a single run that was not C gap or wider?
Yeah.
He never hit a B gap or A gap, dude. They're only having a run outside zone. It's only outside zone concepts for Bijan. So I think they're just trying to get that guy.
That's avoiding injury, or what do you think they're trying to do there?
I think he's just better on. I think he's just better at running it with, like, in space.
Yeah, and, like, if he gets free, he's gone, dude. Like, he's gone. He can make a secondary guy miss and be gone. Algier's running into guys. Like, that's his game. He's that kind of. I don't know though. Algier looks kind of quick sometimes too, man. He's kind of shifty. He's a good running back, dude. What do? You play the game and you fucking end up with 2 really good running backs. I mean, from a team building perspective, hell yeah.
Yeah, look at the Lions.
What happened at the end of the game with Bucky Irving? Zach texted me.
Oh, he fumbled the ball.
Yeah.
Like, bad?
It wasn't egregious, but it was bad ball protection. It was kind of like the George Pickens thing last week.
Oh yeah, Ben.
He was
really?
silly. Yeah, he's just doing something. He got grabbed on. He spun out. He had the ball out, and, like, I think it was his right hand, but it was like not you can't
tight.
No, he had it, like, out like a fucking. He's holding a gallon of milk, dude. And fucking boof, ripped right out. Boof. Which sucks. I started him in the league last night.
I did too.
Yeah, it blows. Dude, fucking started Mooney in a $100 league, dude, because Neighbors is out this week.
Yeah, how'd that feel?
Oh my god, dude, because I forgot I did it. I went back and looked, I was like, oh my god. Also, dude, I was getting under Matt Lash's skin so hard last night. Because I sent him a trade for, I wanted Bijan straight up, but I was going to give him James Conner and George Pickens. And he denied it, like, immediately.
Yeah,
dude. He saw it.
would also deny it.
Oh, yeah, and then I was like, I just texted him back. I'm like, okay, have fun with your fucking timeshare, dude. Like, enjoy that shit. He's like, oh, yeah, okay, haha, I will. And then, like, Bijan just wasn't. Dude, and I was just fucking ripping on him. And then he said something. He said, what the fuck did he say? He said, it's only week 5. I'm not at tilt yet. And I was like, your problem is you don't tilt. You just hold on to your guys too long. And he was like, oh, yeah, just because I don't won a fucking championship doesn't mean I need to take advice from you, dude. Like, man, you're getting all pissed off, dude.
Is he not won?
He's won. He's got a pretty good well, he had a good team, and then Tua went out.
Has he not won the championship?
He's got Marvin Harrison, who's up and down. How does that feel? Does that feel pretty good?
No. Has he not won the championship?
No,
in the league?
never won.
No, he's always third place.
Yeah, he's never gotten to the championship.
No, he did. I beat him in the championship. My first
did you?
championship,
Oh.
yeah.
Your first championship?
Yeah, I think my first championship was against him.
Lash has been in the league that long?
Yeah.
Wow, dude.
Lash might be a loser, dude.
Shout out Lash.
Shout out Matt Lash. Might be a loser.
No, Lash is too good. He doesn't consistently, like, be bad. That's the thing with Krim, is, like, Krim's only had 2 good seasons, dude.
Has he even had 2? I feel like he's only had 1.
Yeah.
He had like the best team by far, and then COVID screwed him over.
Yeah. He had a pretty good team. Dude, his roster, if you just looked at his players right now.
Zach, are you sure it screwed over? Because I remember winning that year, and I felt like I won it fair and square.
Oh, you won. I was just saying that, like, he definitely got screwed over a bit by the COVID.
Yeah, but not my problem.
No, I agree. I'm not taking anything away from him. But I feel like he didn't he?
Gator just
I
got
could be
overcoached.
Shouldn't have drafted so many anti-vax guys.
I agree. I would never,
True.
ever want anything to do with Kirk Cousins.
With science deniers?
With science.
Yeah.
What were you saying about Marvin Harrison? How does what feel?
Oh, how does it feel to have drafted the best receiver in the draft?
Oh, it feels pretty awesome.
Dude, Neighbors is a dog, dude. That guy looks incredible. Fucking incredible, dude.
Going back to the draft, I feel like I was talking to you about this, Matt, but like I remember thinking like when they were being talked about as like a 1A and 1B, and like Marvin Harrison has the name, so I was kind of like, honestly, Neighbors might be the wide receiver 1 just because Harrison's getting like the bump with the name value, like the name recognition is kind of bumping him up. So if they're like equal, and Neighbors doesn't really have the name value, he might actually be the better receiver, and it seems to have turned out that way. But
yeah, I don't know what Marvin. Go ahead.
Situationally, like,
Marvin's in a better.
Who else do they throw to on the Giants?
Yeah, I mean, Wandell gets peppered with 14 targets for 70 yards. So
one of the Thursday night games was a Giants game.
Yeah, last
came
week.
over, and I was just like, dude, like, I'm sure Giants games suck for pretty much everybody else that's watching them, but for me, it's just awesome. I just get to watch like highlight reel of my one of my favorite players on my team now. It's just he just always gets the ball. I never have to wonder who he's getting the ball. It's just every play.
Every play, dude. And his touchdowns, dude. That one last week where he made like the
toe tap.
Or I think it was 2. I think it was week 2 when he had the 2 touchdowns in that game. I think he said 2.
Yeah.
Touchdowns. No, just 1. But anyway, yeah, he fucking. It was like the most DeAndre Hopkins-esque shit I've seen. And like it was prime D-Hop, dude. I was like, oh my.
Do you think
God.
that's the best comparison?
No.
Who do you think he's most like?
I don't know, dude. It's hard. Who do you think he's like, Zach? He reminds me of Jamar Chase.
Maybe like Reggie Wayne.
All right.
Reggie Wayne?
Yeah,
that's a guy from
Shut the up, dude. From the Colts, he's nothing like Reggie Wayne.
Whose line is it anyway?
Yeah, he was the black guy. Yeah.
No, I just said Reggie Wayne because he's was like the other guy with Marvin Harrison.
Oh yeah, good call. I see. My bad. That was a smart joke.
Oh, nice, Zach. Clever.
You're a smart guy, Zach.
You know, you don't get a lot of credit for that.
Yeah, I'm a pretty smart guy.
Zach doesn't get enough credit in the smart category.
I'll take an IQ test right now.
I took an IQ test online. It gave me 108. And I looked it up and I was like, oh, cool. That's pretty average.
That's pretty retarded.
What is it out of? 200 or something?
I don't know.
It's out of 10,000.
Sure,
you filled in. You answered all the questions. To Joe Biden. You answered all the questions, Joe.
You answered all the questions, Joe.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Yeah, considered average. Scores between 90 and 109 are considered normal.
Hey, man, good for you.
You were almost into the abnormal.
Yeah, high is 110 to 119. Anything above 130 is pretty superior. Which, Ben, you might be a above 130 guy.
No,
I feel like with
probably
that,
108.
you talked about that with that's a mean dig you just made, but you talked about that thing
I wasn't intended to.
when we were moving you back from Milwaukee, and you were talking one day about how like you were good at math, and then like you were talking about how like you're like, yeah, I think you were talking about your dad, and you said like my dad just recognized that like what his brain was capable of doing, and that was like being good at like maximizing his potential in like areas that deal with math and shit. And then like I was just like, I've always thought about that since you said that. I'm like, that is a very Because then, like, you said that too. You're like, now I recognize that my brain works like that. So, like, I just try to use that to its fullest potential. And I was just like, man, that's like a pretty interesting thing. Because, like, when I think about my brain, I'm just like, dude, I wonder how much coke I could do until my brain stopped working, dude. And so right there, I'm kind of like, yeah, if I'm at average, you're probably at the 130 range.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't remember that conversation at all, but which is probably a bad sign. I've just dropped to a 107.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't say I'm terribly good at math, but I'm definitely better than average at math. And I think it's more about, like, yeah, I don't know. I would say
Matt Lash is good at math?
Matt Flash, he's great at
Yeah,
math.
his name, Math Lash.
Was his nickname in high school Math Lash?
Yeah.
Math Lash.
Math Flash.
Math Lash.
Matt Lash is having flashbacks to being bullied in high school for them calling. Like, he answered a math question right one time. Like, and then, like, look at Math Lash.
Okay, Math Lash. Hit him in the back of the head with a full can of Coke. We gotta stop being mean to Matt Lash on the pod, dude. He used to get bullied pretty bad for being good at math.
Yeah, Math Lash.
Yeah, then he went down that dark road of smoking or taking meth to try and change his nickname from Math to Meth Flash.
Meth Lash.
But they still called him.
Yeah, he couldn't. You can't shake your high school nickname, no matter how much meth.
No matter
you
how
do.
much meth you do.
Yeah, that's the lesson to.
Math Lash. Math
Yeah,
Lash.
and then that central.
I just always like to
He was
imagine.
the central flasher, tried to become Matt Flash, but then he just got arrested.
I still always just like to imagine one of Matt's
Nice.
parents, like Matt's dad, laying awake at night, like shortly after Matt was born, and being like, Matt Albert, Fat Albert. He's like, God damn it, what have I done?
Yeah, then he let me get fat.
That's what I'm saying. As soon as you started getting like chubby as a kid, he had been like, God damn it.
He's like, no.
Did he ever give you like the? Are you sure you need seconds, Matt?
That's
Are you sure you
nothing.
need seconds, Matt? I mean, Matt.
Nothing.
Oh, I mean, Matt.
No, usually when you're a fat
Listen, you're
kid, like all your grandparents and parents are always like, come on, he wants more. He's a big guy.
He's growing.
And then pat your belly.
He's probably starving.
He's so cute. Oh. Well, he's
And
going to be a handsome
They
boy.
grab you by your little boy tits.
You got little tits when you're like 9, dude.
They grab him.
Kids are making fun of your school, and you're like, "Well, my grandma thinks I'm handsome," and they're like, "Dude, I'm going to kill you for saying that."
I'm gonna rape your grandmother.
Oh God, no one ever said that. Jesus.
You know what kids say.
I never said.
That's
They
what
never said that. Zach.
kids said that all the time to me.
Well, your grandma's different.
Dude, I was thinking about the other day about how I was worried coming from Catholic school back to public school. I was worried about like being one of the weird kids because like I feel like when the Christian school kids came to Fremont, they were like so awkward. But like I was like, damn, like I could have been like that. But Catholic school was like such a fucked up, dirty place that like I just fit right in. And I was telling Mackenzie the story about there's this kid Dakota, and he had like, remember those pencils that were like they were like bendy and you could like screw them together to make like a full circle.
Yeah.
The two ends. Well, like he had one of those. He had one at our geography teacher class. She had like something, and then she like he was like laughing at me because I didn't get it or something like that, and he had beat me, and I was like, oh yeah, well you can use that as a fucking Nuva ring, you little bitch. You can shove up your vagina, dude. And then like she pulled me out of the hallway, and she's like, one, why would you say that to him? And she's like, two, how do you know?
How do
This
you
is
know?
sixth grade.
I was just thinking that.
She's like, how do you know what that is? And I'm like, I don't know. They would talk about it at Catholic school, dude. And she went to that church too, dude. And she was like, I didn't think about how hard this transition from St. Mike's might be to public school. She's like, we don't talk like that here. Like, and then it was just like, done, dude. Like, I didn't get in any trouble past that, dude. And I was just like, damn, I just made fun of this, told this kid that he had a fucking vagina to shove a pencil up in his control, and fucking his teacher was just like, oh, I bet this is really hard for you, isn't it? That's just crazy, dude. Because, like, they would have just yelled at us so much at the Catholic school for saying that shit.
Did you ever have to pray or anything?
Oh, yeah, you go into church and shit. You had like a religious hour and shit like that every day.
Never hit you with holy water and or like burn or anything?
No, one kid.
You have a nun?
No, there was a nun, but the teachers weren't nuns. They didn't have enough nuns at that point. Catholic Church is dying, dude. Been dying. At least over here.
They need some more holy wars.
Yeah, we do. Hey, they're kicking off in Pakistan, Israel, and all that shit right now, dude. It's looking pretty good.
Iran.
Yeah.
That's why Judaism's thriving, because they got all these holy wars.
Yeah, dude. They just keep.
They're always on defense.
Yeah. They're always on defense. Well, isn't it kind of a crazy thing that this group of people has always been on defense throughout history? Yeah, it's pretty nuts. We should probably get on matchups here, dude. We've been on this phone for almost an hour.
Yeah, we should really get into the matchups from last week.
I'll stay for matchups.
There's been some dead air here. So.
And what was your favorite matchup from last week?
I mean, it's got to be the Zach Critton matchup.
Thank you.
Are we talking last week's matchups or this coming week?
This last week's matchups, yeah.
Yeah, it's got to be the Critton Zach.
Yeah, that was my favorite as well.
Fucking vape died.
Yeah, so me and Krim had the the highest. I think he had the second highest score of the year, and I had the highest score of the year for him to go 0-4. The loser went 0-4, and he scored enough to beat every other person in the league other than me.
It's a loser leaves town game, right?
What's
Krim
that?
actually has to move to Belding now.
Yeah, he has to move to Belding now, and once he gets released from prison, he's got to move to Belding.
Where is he arrested at? Where are they holding him?
He's in Jackson. He's down in Jackson.
Oh yeah, he went to prison. That's right.
He sent him to Jackson?
Yeah.
Yeah, when you try to kill an elected official, they usually send you to prison.
Oh damn.
Yeah, he was the guy that tried to kill. I can't believe you haven't heard about all this. It's been all over the news. He tried to kill Trump.
I haven't been watching the news today.
He tried to kill Trump down at Mar-a-Lago.
Really?
Yeah.
I've been watching Deal or No Deal all day. Damn. Hell yeah.
What a thrilling way to spend a Friday night watching Deal or No Deal.
The Matt matchup's been pretty solid. Matt Lash and Fat Albert.
That's this week. Get it together, Ben.
Oh, my bad.
No, actually, I think you played Gregor this week, don't you?
Who'd Connor play this week?
This past week, he beat Lincoln.
Oh yeah, Lincoln. Wow. Is Silvernail losing a bunch? No.
He's doing okay. He's 2-2.
Oh, okay.
Wait, who's 2-2? Lincoln?
He is too, but like everybody's 2-2 right now.
Yeah.
Everybody's doing it.
You're not 2-2, are you?
I'm 1-3.
So you're not 2-2. And Crim's 0-4.
Yeah, Crim's 0-4.
He's 2 losses and 2 losses. He's 2-2.
Yep. But I think he actually has the highest. I think he has the highest points scored. Or actually, Gator does. I think the highest points scored go Gator, Crim, me right now in the league, and I'm 1-3, and Crim's 0-4.
You guys think he can have a perfect season?
He could if he had the right matchups. he could have been 4-0 right now.
No, I'm saying the whole season. You think he can not win a game? Like the
No,
Lions
I don't think so. I think he'll eventually win one.
That's gay.
Who does he play this week?
Well, yeah, let's just jump into the matchups this next week. We got Crim's playing Troy.
Yeah, it could be Troy.
Yeah, he could be Troy because Joe Mixon just got rolled out. But Crim is he's currently starting 2 tight ends because everybody else is hurt or on bye this week for him.
Yeah, Keenan Allen, Raheem Mostert, Roshan Johnson.
Well, I guess he
Is
doesn't.
Keenan Allen in this week?
No, he has Keenan Allen on the bench.
I know.
Yeah, he's playing Tucker Kraft in the flat.
I know. You should start Keenan Allen.
I don't know. Dobbs
Yeah, probably start Keenan
just
Allen.
got ruled out.
Who did?
Romeo Dobbs.
Hell yeah.
You're fucking kidding me. Did he really?
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
Yeah. Troy's got AR.
going strong here, Zach.
What are you talking about?
I said you're starting off strong.
Yeah, he's got AR. Crim's got Fields. I'm gonna take. I think I'm gonna go Crim on this matchup.
Yeah, I'm going with them. Troy should not be 3-1. That team is fucking
Yeah,
dog shit.
Troy keeps every week. I feel like he's lost, and then I look, and then he's somehow eked out a win.
Kyron Williams fucking scores 25.
Yeah.
I think Crim's going to learn from Bessay. I think he's going to win this week.
We'll see if he comes back on the podcast if he gets a win.
He will.
Jerry already off to a strong start with Kyle Pitts and McLaughlin against Noland, and Noland's off to a bad start with Rashad White.
Oh, bang.
Yeah, Jerry's my...
What'd you say about Jerry?
I say he's my favorite to win the whole thing. His rest of season schedule for his players is pretty fucking good, dude. If he hasn't gotten hit by the injury bug, if he's fucking good, dude, Jerry's team is pretty nice.
Something tells me he will get hit with the injury bug eventually because he's got Aaron Jones.
Yeah, but I mean, okay, he gets hit with it. That fucking
Then
who else does he got?
he doesn't have anybody at running
He
back.
got Najee Spears and Alexander Madison are fine RB3s. You can start those guys.
Yeah, but you want to kill yourself afterwards.
I'll tell you about wanting to kill yourself.
We'll get to you eventually. I think Nolan's definitely losing this matchup. I think Nolan was getting real lucky there those first 3 weeks, and the chickens have come home to roost on him.
Oh, he's got chickens now.
Yeah, he's got chickens now.
Travis Etienne's talked about getting traded and shit like that. He's got to think big.
He ain't getting traded.
He's not going to get traded.
How do you know?
Because I've been talking to him.
I've got a source.
How do you fucking know? Hey, remember a couple weeks ago when I said that Devontae Adams was going to be a Jet because Breece Hall had said that?
Yeah,
And now it looks...
I think he's going to go to New Orleans.
Oh, he's a fucking New Orleans, Zach. Shut up, dude.
His high school coach is the receivers coach there.
Wow.
And Derek Carr's there, his best buddy.
Wow. Look how that worked out. He's going to play with his boy over fucking Aaron, dude.
You want to bet?
Yeah, we can bet on it.
You guys should bet.
I actually think he might go to the Steelers.
I've seen that too. Fuck.
Well, they did try to go after Brandon Ayuk really hard.
Steelers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That little thing was too dramatic for me.
Yeah, and then it turned out they should have just kept Jawan Jennings and fucking traded his ass.
Yeah.
He sucks.
Yeah. Yeah. It's crazy what happened. Practice all off season.
All right, next matchup.
Yeah, wait. I'm taking Jerry. I'm picking any upsets yet. I'm going Jerry over Nolan.
I like Nolan's. I think he's just too focused on baseball right now. The Tigers being in it. I'm going Jerry the bag.
That's it. That's a good strategy. Oh, we got Riley versus Silvernail.
Silvernail.
I'd say the most beloved team versus the most hated team.
You hate Silvernail?
Everybody hates Silvernail.
Really?
Silvernail spending too much time in his new condo.
Yeah.
I'm going with Riley B.
I didn't know that was a thing, dude. That really sucks for him. I would be very upset.
I
think this is just a lie he's telling everybody so he can have a second life in Detroit.
Yeah, he's just lying to his
Second life, second wife.
Second life, second wife.
Yeah, because of Silvernail's unfaithfulness to his wife, I'm going to choose Riley in this matchup as my upset of the week.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. He's got Devontae and Dadder Swift. Jesus Christ.
But Riley's got Eckler. He's going to get all the work this week.
Yeah. Yeah, Jacobs against the...
And he's got Wandale.
Yeah, he's got Josh Jacobs against the Rams, dude.
And Kay Walker against the Giants.
Yeah, Riley walks at fucking Silvernail, dude.
You choosing that as your upset also?
I don't think that's an upset.
Yeah, it is, according to the projections.
Oh, I guess then, yeah, that's my upset. That's an easy one. Jesus Christ.
Then we got Matt Lash versus Hawk Tua Lincoln.
Yeah, not looking good for Lincoln. That Mooney play was fucking tits.
Yeah, but it kind of offsets with how bad Bijan was.
Not really. Bijan still got 9.2. I mean, that's still fucking 37 points between two guys. You take that every week.
I wouldn't. I'd get pissed off. Throw my phone through the fucking TV.
60.5.
I would have been wondering why Mooney didn't score more points.
Yeah, me too.
Didn't he get tackled on the 1 yard line? He could have had 3 fucking touchdowns.
Yeah, I've been crazy.
Yeah, it's looking... Yeah, Lincoln's having to start Ty Chandler because Saquon's on bye.
Lincoln should start Tyrone Tracy.
Oh, yeah, he really should.
That's who always.
He should also probably drop Mike Gesicki and put somebody else in.
Yeah, probably.
And Lincoln's got no Malik Neighbors this week. Do you know that? Were you aware of that, Ben? That Malik Neighbors is a Lincoln guy?
Yes, I love that.
Yeah.
So he's going first round next year then?
Probably. Yeah. Lincoln was really struggling with his first round picks this year. He didn't get like any of his classic Lincoln guys.
Who did Lincoln take?
Probably worked out. They all seem to be injured.
Well, yeah, and the
Mostert, Tyreek,
Connor stole Tucker from Lincoln. Now Tucker's missing all these field goals now.
Yeah.
Lincoln stole
Jinx, the best kicker in the league.
Yeah, well then Lincoln stole Koo from me though.
Koo's been pretty solid.
He missed a couple.
Except that one he missed last
yesterday. Yeah, I'm taking Matt Lash. I'll go chalk. Then we got Matt.
I'm gonna go Matt Eyelash.
I'm gonna go Math Lash.
I'm gonna go Lincoln just because Matt Lash is getting mad at me right now.
Math Lash.
It sounds like from your conversations he's getting a little too in his own head about it. So I think he's gonna fuck it up.
Sounded like Matt Lash is on full tilt to me.
Yeah. So Matt Lash on full tilt is not good. He needs to be calm, cool, and collected to win.
So then we got Matt with his new team name, Dr. Retarded.
Yeah, because that's
that's a good one.
Yeah.
Who is he playing?
Gator. Probably the best.
Gator?
Yeah, probably the best roster in the league right now.
Just send him a trade, man.
Been trying to. No, dude. Justin Jefferson. Yeah, off of it.
You gotta read Ben. Your text exchange with him yesterday because it made me laugh.
Did you laugh at that?
Yeah, I did.
She laughed so hard, dude. Yeah, I was fucking sitting here because I was just talking with him through the game last night. And we're sitting there talking, and what did he say? We had a good conversation about a guy that we went to high school with that used to play soccer too, and his hot wife.
Who are you talking to?
So I was texting Gator last night.
Oh.
And because first we were talking about when Drake London took that hit to the head, and I'd sent him a tweet that said that he had gone in for further testing off the sideline. I was like, oh no. I was like, at least you got you a TD. And I was like, hey, Gator. He didn't answer back. So I was like, hey, Gator, what's wrong? You're getting scared? He said, no, I'm eating dessert. I said, what is it, loser pie? He said, no, I said, dude, I said, dude, that's what we're having Saturday night as a treat for getting all the yard work done. I was like, do you ever add chocolate chips to the batter? He's like, sometimes, yeah. When I feel really special. And I just texted him back, and I was like, have you ever killed someone due to malpractice? He didn't say anything back for a while. And he responded back. He was cutting it up. But it just made me laugh really hard. I was like, you ever killed a pig due to malpractice? Yeah, that was a good one. That made me laugh.
Well, the thing that made me laugh the most was how he responded, where you're like, are you getting scared? And he's like, no, I'm eating dessert.
Yeah. Yeah, you're hiding your fear in sugar, Gator. That's why you're a fat boy now.
So, Matt,
you know that?
what's happening with Rashee Rice?
Oh, he's on IR.
He's on IR.
Yeah, but did he tear his ACL? What happened?
They're doing, I just read tonight that they're doing a scope, like, either tomorrow or it's beginning of next week or something like that, so they won't know, but, like, one of the guys that I follow, the injury doctor, was like, that's most likely a torn meniscus. If you got a torn meniscus and he went down the way he went down, he most likely has some sort of ACL damage. He's like, torn meniscus alone is fucking 6 weeks at most, or at least. And he's like, it's probably over. Like, don't hold your breath on this Rashee Rice shit. So,
and his mom stealing a package. Do we think there was a second ACL in that package, or meniscus?
no, I think that his family's not very good people. I think the old saying, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, is unfortunately.
Oh, yeah, because he was in that car accident that he fled from.
He also beat up a reporter this summer, if people forgot about that.
Where did he go to college?
SMU.
Oh, yeah.
SMU.
Well, Rashee, nice to meet you.
Yeah, Matt, what's your level of sadness at this point in the season?
I mean, it's probably over, so, bounce back from this. You don't trade your running backs away and expect that then the wide receivers that you traded them for are going to just fall apart.
Well, you traded them away too, didn't you?
Not Rashee Rice.
Yeah, but you traded your running backs away for Nico Collins, who you then traded away.
Yeah, I traded away Nico. But I mean, I didn't think Nico was going to be this guy.
I did. I wanted Nico real bad this year.
Didn't a fucking dick, dude.
Yes, I did. I had him in my personal rankings. I had him 8th overall.
Those gone.
Personal rankings that you didn't share with anybody until after.
I can share. No, I had him at the draft. I can show you right now. I have him in my Excel spreadsheet right here.
Let's see him. I don't see anything. Wow.
See, I had him 9th, not 8th. I had him at 9th.
I had him, and I had CMC was gonna have Achilles in 2 legs, and I heard Tua was gonna get hurt, so Tyreek was gonna suck. So yeah.
Yeah, little birdie told me that Tua was gonna get hurt.
I had Tyreek number 1.
Shows how little you know, buddy. Yeah, Matt texted me the other day. He said, I hate my fucking life, dude.
Yeah. He sent me something similar the other day, I think.
Yeah, I was really depressed about it earlier this week. really depressed about it.
You still got George Kittle and James Conner.
George Kittle, where is this fucking guy, dude?
How's Pittman and Stevenson doing for you, Matt?
Shut up, man. That's how they're doing.
Yeah, well, Ben,
Who'd you trade? What was that trade?
I traded Tyreek Hill. I was just telling Zach, I was like, somehow you still won that trade, dude.
Yeah, even though he's been terrible. But he will eventually.
Dude, everybody sucks. Everybody's bad in fantasy. Other than Justin Jefferson.
Yeah, man, I'm going to unfortunately take Gator to beat you, I think.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
I don't know anything about Gator's team, but if he's eating dessert, I think I got to go with him as well.
I'm eating dessert right now, too. Kenzie made pumpkin.
If you're always eating dessert, Fat Albert.
Oh.
How was your homemade pizza today? Did you go with the pepperoni jacks or the sausage jacks?
I fucked this guy up.
Yeah, that was the homemade pizza. It was Kenzie put a couple of Jack's pizzas in the oven.
Yeah, you rolled them up just how I like them.
You rolled them up just how I like. They're like, we should start a restaurant where we roll up Jack's pizza and give them to people.
Yeah.
We can put it right next to a methadone clinic.
Jesus Christ, man.
Put it right next to Planned Parenthood.
What the hell are you guys talking?
Hey, you guys want to go out to eat to that the Jack's restaurant right next to Planned Parenthood? That they roll up the Jack's pizza.
Yeah, there's this new spot in between the methadone clinic and Planned Parenthood.
It's this trendy indie place. They put a Jack's pizza in the oven, they roll it up into like a nice little roll.
You could look out the window at me coming out.
They just microwave them and roll them up. Sometimes they're still cold on the inside.
Yeah, they don't do a very good job. It depends on how sad the guy making them is that day.
Sometimes there's a little bit of moisture on them from the tears of the employees.
Guys, Planned Parenthood isn't something to make fun of.
I'm not making fun of it.
I gotta go. Not off the podcast. Away from this person. About to fucking kill me.
You gotta go to
Well,
Planned
we only
Parenthood.
have one matchup left, anyways. It's me versus Connor.
Yeah, that's kind of a heavyweight match this week.
Zach, you think you're gonna get the job done?
I'm off to a good start already. Mike Evans.
1-3.
Yeah, if he doesn't, Zach dropping to 1-4 is kind of like, ooh, fuck.
Zach, is this a must-win game?
I don't know if it's must win, but I'd prefer to win it.
Is it a can't lose?
Like,
It's a can't lose, but it's not a must win.
Okay. That's a pretty tough spot to be in, but it's not the worst spot.
I don't know. The whole league's like 2-2 right now. So like.
yeah, everything sucks right now, dude. I'm pissed. I fucking hate my life, dude.
And I think I got
You're
a pretty good.
2-2, Matt?
Yeah, I started out 2-0.
Oof.
Yeah.
I'm
And all
without.
the bad stuff started happening.
I'm without my first two picks this week.
Yeah.
Who's your first pick?
I had JT, who's out for the week,
Oh, and Gibbs?
and I had Gibbs, who's on bye.
Yeah. Who are you going to start instead?
Well, I got Trey Sermon.
Oh, wait, you did Herman?
Yeah, I picked him up last week.
Oh, I didn't know if Dylan.
No.
I was thinking of.
No, he dropped him, and I got scared, so I picked him up.
Oh, yeah.
Zach, the way you say Trey Sermon, you make it sound like it's Trace Herman.
Yeah,
It is
that is what it is.
Trace Herman.
Trace Herman?
Yeah, it's Trace Herman.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a different
I
guy.
thought it
It's
was
not
Trey Sermon.
No, Trey Sermon's not in the NFL anymore.
I think I retired, man.
Oh, he's a preacher now.
Yeah.
The only one who could ever reach me.
So yeah, that one's scary because I would much rather be playing JT. But
Chris Sherman's one of those guys that pops in. He's all right.
he is playing the Jaguars.
Yeah, he'll be okay.
And then I got Jordan Mason versus the Cardinals. Should be pretty nice.
That's the one running back of the week.
Then I got the Love Reed stack.
It's gonna hurt this week when old Dontavian fucking starts eating into that.
You mean like he did last week? Hey Matt, you remember at the start of the season when you tried to tell me how bad Jalen Reed was?
We've already gone over this, dude. I didn't say he was bad. I said I just don't think he's gonna reproduce what he did last year, and he's doing it again. But I don't know. Do you think that trend really continues?
Do I think he scores 30 points every week? Yes, I do.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, he's talking about.
Do I think he puts up the single greatest fantasy score in history? Yes, I do. I do think that.
Nice. That was sick, dude. Oh, thank God.
I got Jake Ferguson. He's looking pretty cool.
Jake Purvison.
Jake Pervert.
Matt, how do you feel about hitting on Jaden Daniels?
Man. About the only good thing I've done in Dynasty in a long time.
Yeah, you were definitely
I
right
get
on
to hear
that
you
one.
gloat about that.
Huh?
I get to hear you gloat about that.
I mean, it's not really like... I don't know. It's hard to gloat when the rest of your team is very good, you know?
Well, it's hard to
I don't
gloat
wanna say
when
that, dude. You
it's
got
hard
a
to
good
gloat
team,
when
man.
you know you'll probably trade him away next year for whatever
I'm not...
whatever QBs
Quarterbacks are Trevor Lawrence and Justin Herbert.
whatever QB looks cool next year, you'll trade him away for.
No, dude, Jaden's the truth.
It'd be like, oh, Matt, Quinn Ewers. I mean, Jaden Daniels was the QB1 last year, but who knows? Quinn Ewers could be even better somehow.
Get Zay Flowers. Oh, did you guys see Devontae Adams tweeted Edgar Allan Poe, Raven or something?
Yeah, I wondered what that was about.
He's going to the Ravens.
That's what I kind of wondered.
That'd be cool.
But other people were like, well, I mean, Edgar Allan Poe has a lot more fucking poems than that. It's like, yeah,
I don't
but...
think he wrote anything about Jets.
Yeah.
Isn't that's actually why the Ravens are called the Raven, right? Because isn't he from like the Baltimore area? Isn't that the whole thing, right?
He liked Baltimore. He's English, that.
I think the Ravens are named after that poem.
That's what
Yeah,
I was saying.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But he's not from Baltimore.
How do you know?
Nobody's from Baltimore.
How do you
They
know?
don't have a hospital in Baltimore.
Man, he wasn't born in England. He was born in Boston, Massachusetts. You fucking retard.
Yeah, that's what I said. He's born in Italy. What the fuck are you talking about? Are you dumb, dude?
He's from Boston, Massachusetts.
Boston, Mass.
He died in Baltimore, Maryland.
Oh, there's about Devontae Adams.
Throat slashed.
Fuck. Yeah, throat slash. Oh, did
Let's see here.
his body just disintegrated.
I feel like he's probably one of those ones like, wait, what are you guys' bets? I'm betting he died of liver disease.
Heartbreak.
Heartbreak, okay. Matt, what's your guess?
typhoid.
Poe was found semi-conscious in Baltimore in great distress in need of immediate assistance.
Typhoid.
Poe was not coherent long enough to explain how he came to be in this dire condition, or why he was wearing clothes that were not his own. What the hell does that mean?
They know that. Unless they were women's clothes.
That's probably what it was.
Yeah, true. Then they know that.
Poe's final words were, "Lord, help my poor soul."
Jeez. That's
He
pretty
had
fucked, dude.
newspapers at the time reported Poe's death as congestion of the brain.
I should know that.
But it said some people said it was alcoholism.
More people.
That's pretty much liver failure, right, Zach? Is that what you said?
That's pretty close, yeah. It's as close as
Congestion
you
of the
can
brain.
get. Although
Congestion.
alcoholism could be caused because of a broken heart, though.
Oh, that's true. I'm pretty sure Edgar Allan Poe, married his 12-year-old cousin or something, or niece or something.
Yeah, that's just how you got. That was just called getting married back then.
Don't be a man. Girl.
Yeah, I'm getting married.
The early presidents married his sister or something.
Didn't FDR, he married his second cousin or something like that?
Oh, yeah, I think that's who it is.
Yeah, that ugly bit.
Yeah, he married his ugliest cousin.
Oh, wow, I can't believe I'm winning this right now.
Well, alright, we gotta end this podcast.
Yo, dude, I'm about to get a dub in Minecraft and Fortnite, yo.
I'm going to win in Minecraft,
Not to
bro.
win Minecraft, but to beat the Ender Dragon.
You guys don't want to fucking stay here while I get this fucking dub?
No.
I'll sit here, but if you're I'm going to say games, you're going to say who's going to win that.
I gotta say what?
I'm going to say game matchups for this weekend. You got to tell me who's going to win.
Okay, fair.
Ready?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Jets, Minnesota, in London.
Jets, Minnesota, in London, Minnesota.
Nice, good pick.
Yeah, that's a wee pick.
Cleveland, Washington.
Washington.
In Washington.
Washington.
Ravens, Bengals in Cincinnati.
I'm gonna take the Bengals, dude.
Wrong. Bills, Houston in Houston.
I'm gonna take Houston.
Nice, good pick. Colts, Jags in Jacksonville.
Colts, Jags, in Jacksonville. I'm gonna take the Colts.
Wrong. Panthers, Bears in Chicago.
Panthers, Bears, in Chicago. Fuck. Oh wait, I'm still alive. Okay. Panthers, Bears, in Chicago. I think. I would say Bears.
Nice,
Bears.
good pick. Ooh,
Yeah.
Game of the weekend, some are saying. Dolphins, Patriots in New England.
I'm gonna take the Pats, and I think that the Pats run game absolutely torches the fucking Dolphins, dude.
Is that because you have Stevenson?
Well, Stevenson just got benched.
Yeah, still though, I really do think that.
Yeah, when we started the pod, Ben, I broke the news to Matt that I just seen on Twitter that Stevenson got benched.
Nice.
Is that real?
Yeah, that's real.
Yeah, really.
You know what's crazy? I had Antonio Gibson for so long.
Yeah, then you traded him to D. Smith and then picked him back up after he dropped him.
Oh.
Yeah, I traded him to D. Smith, who dropped him.
You know, Ben, one time in the early years of this league, I picked up Doug Baldwin, traded him to Matt or Riley. I can't remember which one was first, and then they dropped him, and I picked him back up, and I traded him to the other one. So I traded the same player twice in one season.
Yeah, I do
That's
remember.
pretty impressive. Matt's probably done that.
Probably.
Well, Matt's probably traded him, then traded back for him, and then traded him again.
Yeah, Matt's probably traded for the same player twice.
Yeah, what if I have?
Okay, we went with Dolphins on that one. Cards versus 49ers in San Fran.
What the fuck, dude? I just got wiped out.
I think we got to end this podcast. I don't think this is going to be very entertaining content to listen to.
It's been an hour and a half, dude.
Yeah, we're ending the podcast. This is the end.
You could have ended it a while ago.
Well, I'm ending it now.
Goodbye, everybody.
Later.
See you